Hi, my name is Akkenzhe. I'm a professional pianist and piano teacher. Today I will be discussing Tchaikovsky, the new doll from ABRSM Grade 4 B3. In this video, the main focus will be on improving your performance of this piece by working on technique, hand position, expressive movements, musicality, and dynamics. I will share all my tips and insights to help you enhance your playing and achieve good results when performing specific this piece. For now, let me to perform this piece quickly before we will start analyze. This is really beautiful piece, which is written by Tchaikovsky. Generally, I can say it's a quite challenging piece, especially for children, because it requires both technical and musical skills at one time of your performance. Technically, the left hand needs to play quickly jumping intervals with a staccato touch, while the right hand handles the main melody smoothly with legato. This coordination of different hand movement can be tough. So let's dive into the details. Firstly, I would like to ask you to screenshot and rewrite this fingering, because correct fingering is a secret to achieve excellent technique. I chose this fingering based on my hand position and my technique. I will explain it later why this fingering you should use. So firstly, let's quickly analyze this piece. New doll, it's written in a B flat major and it consists with the three forms. So let's write down where is the three forms. The first form, starting from here and ending from here. And this is our second form, which is ending here. And this is our already third form, which is ending at the end. All right, so we analyzed and found the three forms. For now, let's analyze only the first form. On the first form, I will explain technique, I will explain why the fingering, I will explain musicality, and so on. So, important melody, it's starting from the B flat. The F note, it's a preparation note to the important note B. And basically, the important note is the crochet B, C, D, E, then it becomes D, G, C, B, F, and the note B. The moment when you're playing in fast tempo, if you hear the note B, C, D, E, D, G, C, B, F, you will build the correct line, the correct musical line, especially the melody. So you have to make it accent, and the B note, you have to build the line, like gradually getting up the sound. You have to make gradually crescendo to the note D, G, and gradually diminuendo, which is getting gradually soft. So basically you have to make gradually louder till the note G and gradually soft till the note B, but emphasizing the crochet note B, C, D, E, G, then gradually getting softer. Okay, so we analyze musicality and important notes. So how about technique and fingering? If you notice, I choose the 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3. Why? Because our first and the third finger, they have some connection. Especially they're more coordinated and more give balance on your hand. If you notice, when we play the chromatic scales, we're mostly using our third and the first finger because they are very good balanced finger. So here, right, the action of your hand, how it should be. Your wrist should be down, up. Every time you have to down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like something turning. Imagine that you turn something. Slightly a bit, but not too much. And look, when it comes to the important, the highest note, the G, it's changing to the intervals. Again, the moment when you do a DG, you have to open up here. Open up here. The action of your hand. So basically, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, open up. Down, up, open up. Then again, down, up. The second line, it's almost the same. Down, up. So how about your left hand? Left hand it's a bit difficult because every time you have to play the touching, it's staccato. And this is the third intervals, right? The technique should be like you squeezing something, squeezing. And look, my hand, right, my palm, it's so close to the keyboard. I don't need to shake my hand. It's minimum action, and you have to remember that. When you do minimum actions of your hand, you can play it much faster. This is the secret of piano technique. So here, minimum actions, minimum actions, minimum actions, minimum actions, minimum actions, minimum actions. Look, it's almost like I'm scratching something, like scratching, scratching. Also, if you will analyze the melody on your left hand, you will find that the note D, D, E, E, F, F, G, G, A, A. This is the important note that you have to catch with your ear. E, E, F, F, G, G, A, A. Because for your mind, right, it's much easier to understand that you have to listen specific notes, not every time thinking like, oh, this is the chords, this is the chords, because you already have difficulties on your right hand, and you have to make it much easier for your left hand. So you just have to listen this. E, E, F, F, G, G, A, A, G, G, F, F, E, E, D, D. Look, the form and the line is almost the same. It's also go up till the note A, and it goes down. So practice at home this way. Scratch, 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 scratch. So now what is happening when you are coordinating hands together? This is the most difficult thing is. So let me find a ball. Basically, when I'm playing, what is happening with my coordination? This is jumping, and this is almost like writing. You see, this is what makes difficult to perform this piece. It's two different coordination. So, remember I told you that when it's difficult, we have to catch the important notes. So what I mean? F, B, A, C, B, D, C, A, D. So basically, I'm scratching my left hand here, preparing my F and coordinating together. Listening A, coordinating together. So look, coordinating, coordinating. So first the coordinating, listen, listen, coordinating, listen, listen, coordinating, listen, listen, coordinating, listen, listen. So together, separate, separate, together, separate, separate, together, separate, separate. And it goes in a one line, in a one direction, and backs in one direction. Together, together, separate, separate, together, separate, separate, come to here. Together, separate, together, separate, separate, together, separate, separate, together, coordinate, hands together, separate. So now, let's try to add tempo. When you add tempo, try to remember the touching and movements. Tum pum 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 pum. Here da 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 pa pum pa pum. So now let's go 1 2 3 1 2 3. Also will be easy if you will come to this DG note and back down. So catch, go down, catch. Now let's try without stop. So basically your right hand should be go down this way. Go down to this side and go down to here. Your left hand up, up, up. Make it louder and make it softer. Make it louder, make it softer. Sometimes I tell to my student, when you want to make it louder, try to make it closer to the keyboard. Because the moment you're pushing, you're giving more weight, then back. Give more weight, then back. It's the same thing. When I want to give more weight or when I want to push the piano, I'm using my shoulder. So the same thing, I'm adding more weight, which is affect to my sound. More closer, back. Again, more closer, back. This works. So now, I analyzed the first form. We are moving to the second form. The second form technique is a bit different on your right hand because it's not going in one line and go down. Here it's a lot of jumpings. So here the jumpings, what is happening? B, A, one jumping, A, G, it's another jumping. Then from the G, A, B, C, we have to consider as a scales. As a scales technique, go up. You see? So we go to here, down. Then we go again from up, then one line till the note, from the note G till the note C. So here I have to make it accent for the first time. Because you drop all the way to here, then off. Look down your wrist, up. Down your wrist, up. Then here from beginning, keep it one line. Just turn your wrist. So down, up, turn your wrist. Then the same technique. Down, up, and again A, B, C sharp, D is the jazz scales. Down, up, one line. You see? So when you're down, you have to make sure that you're really relaxed from your shoulders. Drop. You drop your hand like these feelings. drop, drop. Now the same action of your hand, but the fingering need to point the third. Oh, sorry, again point, again point, 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 turn it. So then the same, starting from C sharp, G, A, the same technique. Down, up, one line. Down, up, one line. So this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And look to my fingers. I use second, third, because here it's no point to use the 3 and 1, right? Because this is the second, this is the second. It's really not comfortable when the gaps it's only 1, that it will not be comfortable for you to press the third and 4. When it gaps more than 1 or more than 2, sorry, it's much comfortable to use 1 and 3. But here it's so near to each other. Better third and 4. Equal. Palm. So third, 1, 3, 2. Scales again. Scales. Then again. Basically so easy. So how about your left hand? Actually it's the same thing. But only here the intervals is changing. The intervals, right? Here we played third. Then here, more you have to keep straight. One position. Freeze the one position. Without shaking your wrist. Freeze. Freeze. Almost tense your hand. Then scratch. Scratch. Then scratch. Freeze. Then freeze. So you have to, basically you have to scratch, scratch, freeze. Scratch, 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 freeze. Scratch, 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 freeze. Scratch, 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 freeze. So now let's try to combine together. Scales, drop, scales, drop, drop, scales. So you understand the form. Now here let's talk about melodic, musical things. What I will do, I will be emphasize my highest note, A, G. Then I will emphasize, here I will do it gradually louder for the scale G, A, B, C, C, A, ta-dam, A, B, C, D. So here, louder, then gradually, do, do, do. Pointed, gradually louder, do, do, do. So ta-ram, pa-ram, gradually ta-da-da-dam, ta-ram, pa-ram, gradually da-da-da-dam. Again, try. Gradually louder. Pointed. Gradually louder. Pointed. Gradually louder. Pointed. Gradually louder. And after that, before I'm going to start the main melody, I will do a slightly break. Because the slightly break, slightly later depressed FB will, how to say, will be more impressive, will be more effective, I think, rather than jumping in the same tempo. Then back. So now my third firm, the same. starting from here, the technique, it's a bit different. Becomes note D, G, C, F, B, F, A, B. And this one, it's the same. Taram, param, param, param. And then we become scales. Taram, param, taram, param. Here I will add a bit ritanuta. Here also add a bit ritanuta before you go into play. Try here. So here it's a bit opposite. We'll make it accent for the first note. So the moment when you play D, G, C, F, B, F, A, B, try to make it accent for the second. D, G, C, F, B, F, A, B. Not for the first, how we did. Taram, taram. Here it's a bit different. Taram, 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 taram. It's a bit opposite. It's a bit opposite. And the reason why I'm doing the accent for the first finger, because first finger is really fatty and can give more power. So it's go in. At the same time, you will feel the coordination. Taram, param. It's like D, you catch. C, F, you catch. B, F, catch. Taram. The same thing. Taram, param, param, param. Because it feels like it's changing the melody. It goes up. It will be much easier for you if you catch. The same thing here. Soft. Also, I want about musicality. I think the dynamic should be a bit more playful. Make it louder. Softer. Not like. It's different. Here the scales. And then I will do it ritanuta because, you know, when I listen to some students who is performing the new doll, they so rush and they play so well, and at the end they just match it, you know. So here, right? Break. Look with your eyes. The moment when you have a bit ritanuta, trust me, the listener will not be noticed, and examiner also probably. But the ritanuta will give you much safer to play the last note clearly. Look, now I'll play with the ritanuta and you will not notice. So here I share my technique, here I share my ideas, here I share my musicality, and I really hope that this my all details, this is my all technique that I share with you will help for you to perform the Tchaikovsky the new doll really well. If you like my video, please leave some comments, subscribe to my channel, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye!